Jim, as we begin our coverage of your Lady Panthers, they will take on the Lady Eagles of Hanna High School. Let's go ahead and give you the starting five for both ball clubs. Starting off for the Lady Eagles, the visiting team, number 1, Jenna Mercado, number 2, Alyssa Rios, number 3, Sofia Roman, number 5, Alondra Flores, number 12, Darlene Cisneros. Starting for your Lady Panthers, number 3, Victoria Trevino, number 11, Isabel Magallanes, number 21, Sari Gonzalez, number 23, Leila Lopez, number 24, Raimi Medina. One name you don't see in there is Drea Arredondo. Coach Fino does things every year where she'll mix up these starting lineups because she wants to get as much playing time for as many girls as she can because she wants to make sure everybody's comfortable on the court.
Not only that, but as you can see, they're putting Magallanes there to jump ball there, and she only stands at, 5'4", 5'5", perhaps. And one of the things that we joked about with when I talked to Coach Fino is, this year you guys are pretty small, right? She goes, we're the smallest team in the world. And but yeah, I tell you what, though, throughout the season, Joe, I've been impressed with the hustle, with the physical play, the teamwork of the Lady Panthers. Despite their size, they're playing great basketball here.
Yeah, they are. You mentioned hustle, and these ladies are fast. You'll see them getting up and down the court real quick. Loose ball on the jump ball, last touch by the Lady Panthers, so the Lady Eagles will inbound. Just 2 seconds have gone off the clock, and now we are in live action. And it's going to be Mercado, stolen by Trevino. And she'll go up a little too close under the basket, and you talk about speed. You saw how those hands came in quickly, and you saw how she got down the court quickly.
And not only that, Joe, but you saw how low she gets defensively. She's able to sneak those hands in and steal the ball. A great position there, and took it coast to coast, but it just didn't finish.
Medina for 3 in. And Medina gets the Lady Panthers on the board quickly. 3-0 Lady Panthers on top.
You see the strategy here. The Lady Panthers are just coming in, aggressively here on defense as they force another turnover here. So 2 early steals, and that's their strategy. I mean, when you're not big like in yesteryear, when they had like Morgan Perales, when they had Van Tilburg.
I was gonna say Laura
Van Tilburg. Remember Armstrong those days. And you have to kind of change things up. And one of the great things to do is just to play aggressive defense, and that's what they do.
And that's what you love about Coach Fino. She knows how to work with what she's got. Knocked away, blocked, and it is picked up by Flores, and the Lady Eagles will bring it up to court. Get it back to Mercado, the point guard, and she's going to be fouled.
They're calling a bump there on Magallanes, but you see on the possession there when the Golden Eagles, you can kind of tell that their guard a little bit bigger, but yet Lady Panthers there stay with them and they still play physical with them.
And they already have the first substitution, Jalen Garcia, another sophomore on this ball club, and now the Lady Panthers with another steal. They're going to call a timeout or a travel.
Well, they're giving the Lady Panthers the ball here, so.
I'm not sure what they called. I was waiting to see something. Never saw something in the hands of the referees. But Garcia is one of those sophomores who's already gotten a lot of playing time here into this season. They get it back to her over crossing the wing. She'll take one for 3-point land. That one misses, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Lady Eagle basketball.
So one of the things that Coach Medina, the first assistant coach, addressed to me is that they may be small, but they're deep. Every girl on this team has or gets playing time, will put in the minutes. And so you talk about how Arredondo didn't start this game, but, all these other girls.
And Medina comes from behind and steals it. Medina with the rock. Cruising it around to Garcia. Trevino out to the wing to Medina. Medina, another 3-point shot attempt, and another one falls. She's got 6 points, and it's 6-0. Panthers, you were talking about the depth, Mike.
Yeah, they have a lot from top to bottom. I mean, they only have one senior on this team, and they're really young. You see another strip there. on defense. But, yeah, they're not afraid to go to change the lines. Good look inside.
And they get that to fall. A good pass and a good shot there by Cisneros, and she puts the Lady Eagles on the board, 6-2, 5 minutes, 19 seconds.
So one of the things we talked about in the pregame show was how the Lady Panthers have had to adjust to their lineup, and so they play 4 guards and 1 post player so that they can utilize their speed and quickness.
Another 3-point, that one in and out. Good shot there by Trevino. Coach Gonzalez for the Lady Eagles telling them to slow things down here because they don't want to play the tempo of the Lady Panthers because they're already down 6-2. Not a good handle there by Roman. Can't do anything with it, needs to get rid of it. Another shot taken by Cisneros there. She misses, but a rebound, Lady Panthers. And a good job there by Medina. She's going to be fouled by Alyssa Rios, her first foul. And that's the first foul by the Lady Eagles.
So we have a substitution there. Magallanes got a breather right back in the game. And out is Gonzalez.
So it's Medina, Gonzalez. I'm sorry, Lopez, not Gonzalez. It's Medina, Lopez, Trevino. And they go in, trying to go inside to Lopez. They just couldn't get it. Good job there by the Lady Eagle defense. And now Trevino's going to pick up her first foul.
So the Lady Panthers were, on offense, were attacking that 2-3 zone there. And so, yeah, they were trying to go inside there. But the Golden Eagles got that turnover and have possession.
Stolen by Lopez, and then she loses it and it goes out of bounds.
So you notice that the Lady Panthers, when they come and they trap, and great job on the rotation, on the weak side rotation. They're in position to get a steal. Almost got one there.
Going up strong was Flores, and she's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, she went down pretty hard, too. So thankfully, she's okay there. Got a little worried. But
that foul on Layla Lopez, her first. But you saw that Flores was committed to go. That one almost did not go in, but he decided to roll back in. So good shot there by Flores. It was kind of like a peekaboo.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that Coach Fino said about the Golden Eagles is even though they come into this game 0-3 in district, they're a very scrappy team that play very, very hard. So she knows that they're in for a challenge tonight.
Yeah, they haven't lost by many. They lost Friday night to Los Fresnos only by a bucket. And that's Trevino with the tray. So the Lady Panthers have 3 trays here in the first, up 9-4 with 3:43 to go here in the first.
So we know Magallanes
with a steal, but couldn't get the pass into Trevino as it's Mercado with the steal, returning the favor. Magallanes almost coming up with another steal. 3-point shot taken and missed. Flores trying to save it, just could not get it as she stepped on the line.
So we know that Magallanes is arguably the best shooter in this team, but as you mentioned, Remy Medina hitting 2 threes, but then there's Tori Trevino as well. She has the capability of getting hot, another junior who's played well this year. And not only has done it shooting, but played well defensively.
Good feed inside to Medina, and she takes the late in, and now it's 11-4. You know, you talk about the shooting and the scoring on. Here comes another steal, knocked away, and it's going to be Garcia with an easy coast-to-coast lay-in. 13-4, it's a 9-point lead. Timeout called. 2:57 to go here in the first. You know, Mike, you were talking about the scoring and how these girls can score. Don't forget Drea. She had the hot hand on Friday. She had 21 points. And
yeah,
she's not even playing.
She's not even playing yet, but she set the tempo in the first quarter. I think she was already in double figures right after the first quarter. And just she had the hot hand from the outside.
She had 8 points in the first quarter,
Right.
8 in the second.
Wow.
So she had 16 in the first hand. So you mentioned that, Mike. So any one of these girls can get hot and get that spark going. And like you said a little while ago, they've got depth.
Right. And if you can shoot the basketball there, boy, that opens things up there. And we already know how great they play defensively.
So after the timeout, back are the Eagles with the rock, trying to move it around. And look, it is the Lady Panthers with another steal and a basket. That is Danica Flores with the steal, takes it down the court, lays it in, 15-4, Lady Panthers on top. And now they create yet another turnover. When you begin to score a lot of points, when you're able to steal the ball, you force the other team to try to put it in a place where you can't steal it, and that's what we saw, a pass that went over the head of Flores.
Yeah, and if you notice, Joe, when the Lady Panthers, when they get that steal, you see everybody else running and hustling down and start that transition offense.
Perimeter passing by your Panthers, and it's Magallanes for three off the back iron. Rebound is Flores for the Eagles, and she'll give it up quickly to Rios, and Rios will bring it up to court. And look at Garcia trying to get a steal there. She had her hands moving around two Eagle players.
Yeah, she's having a very, very good first quarter there, especially defensively between her and the Flores. They're doing a great job there on the defensive side of the ball.
And that's another sophomore on this ball club, Garcia. Out to Magallanes.
See how they move the ball around, and there's a certain rhythm to the offense there. They're just finding that gap, and that's what they want to do. They want to attack the gap.
Yeah, they got Flores and Medina taking turns going into the paint to see which one is going to be able to shake something here. Inside to Flores. They kick it back out all the way across to Magallanes. Didn't get a good hold of the basketball because I'm pretty sure she would have. And what a pass from Flores to Medina underneath. And Medina now with 10 points on the night, 17-4.
And that's what they do on that zone defense.
That's a double dribble.
It's a double dribble there. But on that offense, you see how they attack that zone when they move the ball around on the weak side. They have somebody flashing to the basket there, and that's what Medina did. She flashed to the basket, and Flores with a great look to her for the easy layup.
That's a backcourt violation. That ball came over. Even though Magallanes tried to jump over, the ball was on this side. 17-4, under a minute to go. And again, almost creating yet another turnover. And here we go. Medina, after a tip ball, is going to take it coast to coast and lay it in. And she now has 12 points on the night, 19-4, 40 seconds to go.
And here they come
and
again
here's
with the trap.
another steal from Medina and another lay-in from Medina. And she's got 14 points in the first. You talked about the depth, you talked about the scoring, and we talked about how these girls can get hot, and any one of them can get hot at any given moment, and right now it is Medina.
Yeah, and it starts with defense, Joe. First they started the game just, solid there, coming with a trap on the half court, but then after that they've gotten a little more aggressive. They're bringing the guards up a little bit and forcing the Golden Eagles to make that pass there, making them uncomfortable there. And when they come with a trap, somebody's on the backside ready to steal the ball. So we see Medina with back-to-back easy baskets. She's actually made the last 3 baskets here. And the Lady Panthers in control.
Yeah, like you said, in control, 21-4. Still 33 seconds left to go here in the first period. So the Lady Eagles will inbound after the timeout, bring it up the court. This is going to be Mercado. Going man-to-man are the Lady Panthers. And a steal by Flores. And she's going to be bumped. And that foul is going to be, I think, on number 3. I'm trying to, 7. No, they didn't charge her with the foul. They're going to say she just knocked the ball out of bounds.
So when you have a special player like Medina who's doing all the scoring, you have players like Flores that do the little things, rebounding, stealing, playing defense. And she's had a very strong first quarter.
Medina for 3. Off the front iron, it's rebounded, and the buzzer sounds before they can get another shot off. But the Lady Panthers score 21 in the opening quarter, and they lead 21-4. We'll be right back right here on KWES. Well, Mike, the Lady Panthers, a great opening quarter, scoring 21 points, 14 coming from Medina.
Yeah, the senior, the only senior on this team, setting the tempo early, and everybody else followed. Strong first quarter. That's how you come out and play a district basketball game. It looks like the Lady Panthers came out ready to play from the get-go, set the tempo, and have been dominating.
Yes, they have, and they'll begin with the rock in their hands as Magallanes inbound to get things started. And Magallanes from three-point land doesn't get that one to fall. Flores, Medina, Gonzalez, Magallanes, and Garcia on the floor to start the second quarter for your Lady Panthers. And another steal. Coming up with it is going to be Gonzalez Sadi, and she'll give it up to Flores. Flores going up strong, and she's going to be fouled. And you know Flores of the Eagles did not want to give there a lay-in, and so she just held on to the arms of Flores and will send Danica Flores to the line to shoot two.
Did the right thing there, just drawing the foul there and making her earn those points on the free throw line.
Doesn't get the first one. Here comes Arredondo, and Sadi Gonzalez will take a breather.
See, and the benefit you get, Joe, from a player like Arredondo, who's a normal starter, is that she's fresh.
Right.
She didn't play the whole first quarter. She's going to come in with a lot of energy.
Speaking of a lot of energy, she's a little too much energy. She picks up the first foul going over the back right there. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, like, I enjoy watching her play. I mean, she was outstanding last year as a freshman and having a great sophomore year. We have a steal here by Medina.
And Medina now has 16 points. Makes that look so easy. Steals it, goes and lays it in.
Yeah.
I think we're going to say that a lot tonight.
Well, you know, it starts with defense, getting that steal there. You see her moving her feet there. That's how you play defense there. She's causing another turnover there, a travel there. But you can see how Medina was with her man, but then you see somebody there getting ready to help her. That's the strategy the Lady Panthers have, is they want to trap and force turnovers.
And it all happens with their quickness. They can make you think. Inside the Flores, and she's fouled again. She'll go to the line again.
Yeah.
And I want to say she's fouled by Flores again.
Yeah, it's just boom, boom, boom. You notice, Joe, that there's not a whole lot of dribbling when they have the ball. They just move the ball around, just boom, 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 boom. They find the open man there, and they're so quick, as you mentioned, Joe, and then they have the ball inside, and they were able to draw the foul.
So Flores again at the line to shoot two. First one is good off the glass. So the second of two for Danica Flores. Missing. Ball is loose, and she picks up the loose ball. Turned around and fed it underneath quickly to Micha Garcia. She goes up, can't get it to go. It goes out of bounds, so it's going to be Panther basketball. I was waiting for the call. So Medina with the inbound, going long to Magallanes. Magallanes for three. Little strong, Medina with the rebound. She'll take an 8-foot jumper and gets that one to fall. So not only can she hit them from three-point land, not only can she lay them in, she can stop, drop, and pop it in.
You see the fake she made. It's like in the Lady Golden Eagles there. We have another steal.
Arredondo knocks it away, and Micha Garcia keeps it up. They go deep to Medina. Medina will go up off the glass, a little too strong. Ball is loose, finally picked up by Medrano for the Lady Eagles. She picks up her dribble, kicks it out. Shot taken from beyond the arc, missed. Arredondo with the rebound, looking down the court. Did you see how she moves the ball and then looks down the court?
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed, Joe, was that when she gets the ball, she's already looking down the court, looking for a teammate there. But did the right thing there, was just patient, brought the ball up, and now set the offense up.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a very good ball handler.
Medina. Redondo for three off the front iron. And she gets her own rebound, steals it, And they get it out to Medina. Magallanes to Medina. Can't get that to fall. And it's rebounded by the Lady Eagles.
You gotta love the hustle of Arredondo.
And that's going to be a foul on Magallanes as she ran into the Lady Eagle player. So Magallanes picks up her second foul of the night.
It looks like we're going to have a few substitutions here. Magallanes out. And number 10, she's only a freshman, isn't she?
Yes. Micha Garcia is the freshman.
And she's one of the taller players already on this team.
Yeah, she's one of the taller players along with her and Medina. Gonzalez also is a little taller as well.
A great job there by Tori. Trevino there almost got the steal. Arredondo there with the steal.
That's her second of the night. Quickly out to Trevino, back to Arredondo, back to Medina. Arredondo can't get both hands on it. She does able to retrieve it, but then inadvertently throws it into the hands of a lady in a black jersey. That one in and out, rebounded by Lopez. Good job by Lopez on the defensive board. Medina with a good move and gets it underneath to Flores. Flores can't finish, and it's Lopez with a great hustle to keep the ball in the hands of the ladies in white. That's going to be a foul on the Lady Eagles. Mercado, just her first. But good hustle by Lopez.
We got Gonzalez back in the game for Danica Flores.
Lopez, who hustled to get that one back in court and getting a rebound, is just a sophomore. So you got Arredondo and Lopez, the sophomores.
Oh.
And she gets her own ball back, goes up for a second time, doesn't get the ball, and Gonzalez with the rebound, but that one hit the baseline, so it's going to go the other way.
You hear the fans cheering, and I think it's because of the hustle of Lila Lopez. Did you see how strong she was going up for those baskets? She was going with some authority there, but just wasn't able to finish.
Yeah, like we mentioned, you know, one of the sophomores on this ball club, and that's going to be a foul on Roman. Her first.
4 sophomores on this team. 5 juniors, 4 sophomores. That's the nucleus of the ball club this year. And then you have a leader like Rainy Medina. It's a pretty good combination when you have talent.
Yeah, it seems like we've been calling out Rainy Medina's name for quite some time.
4-year starter.
Yep. What a pass inside to Gonzalez. Can't get it to fall. But we were talking about how Redondo had her eyes down the court a little while ago, and now she blocks it. And Medina out to Trevino. Trevino is going to lay this one off the glass and in.
Great look by Medina on the fast break. You've seen her do it, doing it with scoring, but now she's dishing the ball.
That one's going to be on Arredondo. That'll be her second foul tonight. But yeah, that senior, you're talking about her leadership right now, and that is exactly why the girls look up to her, because not only can she score, but she can also dish it out. That was out of bounds. So it'll go the other way again. The defense creating turnovers here tonight. We don't have that stat, but we've got 3:05 to go, and it's 28-4. Lady Panthers on top. Inside to Lopez, outside, inside to Gonzalez. She goes up, but she's going to be fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3 black jerseys there. We'll see who they call it on. They're going to call it on Flores, and that's going to be her 3rd foul tonight.
I was just going to say that even though there was a lot of traffic in there, Gonzalez going up strong there and drawing the foul there. Not that tall. I mean, you know, we talk about it, how Lady Panthers don't have size, but golly, do they have a lot of heart, a lot of hustle.
And strong. Misses the second one.
You talk about strong. One of the things that Coach Medina talked to me about was just how the team dedicates their time in the weight room. And you can see it. You can speak, especially in the second half, how great in shape they are.
Yeah. 29-4 is the score after the one free throw dropped by Gonzalez. 2:40 to go here in the second. It's been all Lady Panthers here. And the Eagles haven't scored here in the second. And here comes Garcia. Garcia picks up the loose ball and lays it in. She now has 4 points tonight. 31-4 is the score.
And once again, coming with the trap there. Even with the big lead, they're still playing aggressively there on defense.
Block on Gonzalez. And that's going to be her first foul tonight.
And you can just tell, Joe, that Hanna can't get into a rhythm. They're kind of frustrated out there trying to get things going offensively, and just the Lady Panthers will not let them set up on their offense.
Yeah, you saw Gonzalez knocking that one out of bounds. And, you may not think that that's a lot, but it really disrupts the tempo of the game. It really knocks down the whatever momentum you've got going, whatever inch of heart you got, you really begin to cut away at that. That one misses big time, and it's rebounded by Lopez.
And you see there, Joe, on that possession how even though the young lady was
Garcia going up strong, can't get it to fall.
Even though the young lady was open, she kind of hesitated on that shot, thinking that there's probably going to be a few defenders around her.
You talk about defenders around you, doesn't go, and the Lady Panthers pick it up again, and Medina with a long pass to Trevino, one-on-one off the glass, doesn't go, she's fouled, she'll go to the line to shoot two. That is going to be on Roman, her second foul tonight, and that'll send Victoria Trevino to the line to shoot two. Mike, you're talking about the trapping and that they're playing aggressive, but you can only do that when you've got speed. You can only do that when you've got depth, when you can consistently in and out, get these girls in and out, misses the first one, and get them rested.
And you have to be in shape.
Right.
Because you're running up and down, and even though basketball, you remember if you play basketball, we would run those suicides. That's kind of what it is, where they're just running back and forth, and, that's their style.
Second one falls, 32-4, minute 35, and it's going to be a foul on number 3, Victoria Trevino, her second foul. We used to call them ladders.
Oh, really?
I'm a lot older than you, Mike. Don't laugh.
Well, I remember when we would run them and the coach would say, go. One of the things he would say is, don't be last. Don't be last. And so that kind of motivates you a little bit to, keep going and run and hustle and hustle. And we both know Coach Fino well enough. You just imagine during practice, they do those kind of drills. I could imagine how intense it gets with her, telling her girls to run.
Roman at the line to shoot two, doesn't get either one of them to fall. It's rebounded by the Lady Panthers, and Medina goes coast to coast, lays it in. She now has 20 points on the night.
And one of the things I notice about Medina, Joe, when she drives, whether it's to the right or to the left, she's really good at kind of using that offhand there, and using that other hand to kind of lay it up there, and makes it look so easy and so smooth.
And now she just disrupts the tempo of the Lady Eagles by knocking it out of bounds. But, Mike, you know what? I think you said it perfectly. She's a 4-year starter. That's why, because she can do stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen her on the left side drive, but use her right hand up, or she'll switch because she anticipates that the defender will try to, maybe try to block that other hand.
Garcia for three, doesn't fall, loose ball. And going up strong was Lopez. She couldn't get both hands on it, but it was knocked out by the Lady Eagles. And so Lady Panthers will inbound with 47 seconds to go. 34-4, it's a 30-point lead for your Lady Panthers. From way downtown is Medina, just a little bit short.
Yeah, she was trying to hit from the first row there.
And now on the defense side, puts her hand on that one and knocks it off the knee of the Lady Eagles and creates yet another turnover.
Yeah, sometimes when you're up by 30 and you have a wide open three-pointer, you'll kind of want to test your range a little bit, see if you can hit from way out there.
Yeah, that was from NBA area. And going up strong after they fed her the rock is Gonzalez, and she's fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot two.
And you see the ball movement once again. Lopez gets the ball and then finds Gonzalez down there in the block area.
Foul on Alyssa Rios, her second. Gonzalez misses the first one. I've noticed that Gonzalez at the free throw line will get in a position and then will move her left leg over and then shoot it.
I noticed that too when I saw them play on Friday. I actually saw them against Harlingen too, and she kind of has you see how she moves her leg.
And that one falls. She's 2 of 4 from the free throw line, has 2 points tonight. It's now 35-4 with 19 seconds to go.
Well, as you can see, Joe, it works. Whatever works.
Whatever works,
for
exactly.
the player,
yeah.
Keep them comfortable.
You know, everybody talks about superstitions, and what a steal by Lopez. They get it out to Trevino. Trevino off the glass and in. 37-4, and we'll head to the halftime locker rooms, and that'll be the score. Again, another great first half of basketball from the Lady Panthers. It is halftime. 37-4, Lady Panthers on top. We'll be back with the second half right here on KWES. Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Eagles. District game, and it's been all Lady Panthers here in the first half. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez. Mike, what a great first half by the Lady Panthers.
No doubt about that. Starting off with Remy Medina setting the tempo there, scoring 20 points in the first half. And I see the Lady Panthers come out of the locker room smiling. They're in great spirits. They're in control, leading by 33 points. You can't let down, though. Got to play all 4 quarters there, and knowing Coach Fino, I'm sure that's something that she addressed to the team, like, hey, don't let down. Let's finish the game strong and carry that momentum into Friday night's big game against San Benito.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to make a little joke about this because if any of the girls begin to let down, Coach Fino has a deep bench to replace them really quick.
You know, and talking about San Benito, Joe, that's, you know, just a few days away. So, you know,
because of the freeze, we had to push back games.
Right. So, I mean, I'm sure that's something that they'll keep in mind, you know, like, if we're in control, how many minutes do these girls play? Do they give others an opportunity? You know, you want to keep them fresh as possible because, yeah, you start thinking about San Benito right away. It's just a few days away.
Magallanes sticks her hand in there, knocks it away. So they're coming out aggressive here in the second half. And again, just disrupting any attempted tempo that the Eagles are trying to get going. Lady Panthers, as we said, playing very aggressive, not allowing Roman to go down the baseline is Medina.
And they're playing a man defense there. You see they're able to rotate very well there. Sticking to their man.
Medina out there on Roman. In the middle, they kick it out. Shot taken, in and out. Rebound is Gonzalez.
They had a good look to the basket there.
And way ahead of everybody is Magallanes, and Flores asking like, hey, I didn't do anything. You wrapped your arms around Magallanes, and that's going to be her 3rd foul tonight. Her 4th foul tonight, excuse me.
And they're going to say that she was going up for the shot there, so you see her at the free throw line.
Yeah, because she was already under the basket, so Magallanes at the free throw line. This is going to be her first time at the free throw line tonight. And you were talking about her shooting abilities. She hasn't scored tonight. But again, as we mentioned, any of these girls, not only the starting 5, but, going about 4 deep on the bench could really take charge and just light it up. Magallanes gets a second, so she's now in the scoring column. We talk about lighting it up. They have 7 points off the bench in tonight's game.
Yeah, Magallanes has the capability of hitting like 3 or 4 3-pointers in a row. When she can really light it up when she's on.
Yeah, she had 11 points Friday night, so it's not uncommon for her, to turn it around quickly and start dropping some buckets.
And I know against Harlingen, she had some big shots as well. And they fell behind against Harlingen, something like 7 points or somewhere there. They were able to climb back, and she was a big part of it.
Inside to Medina. Medina puts it on the floor. They dig it out. Magallanes for 3. And
there
that one
go.
hits.
I think she's just warming up.
She's got 4 points, and the only 4 points here in the 4th period. So it's a 4-0 run by the Lady Panthers to get things going. That's going to be a double dribble and a travel.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, we see her drive in there. Good idea. She was probably better off taking that perimeter shot from about 15 feet away. But, I think she thought about it, but then kind of changed her mind and dribbled again, thinking she could go to the basket. But, yeah, it was called for a double dribble.
Substitution. It's sophomore for sophomore. Arredondo takes a breather, and Jalen Garcia comes onto the court. So you got Trevino, Magallanes, Medina, Gonzalez, and Garcia on the floor. Medina with a steal. Long pass to Garcia, who just came on the court. Little too strong. Magallanes gets a rebound, has it knocked away, picks up the loose ball, kicks it up to Medina. Medina will drive down the lane, misses it, and it's rebounded by the Lady Eagles. Garcia gets in front of her, makes her change directions, and that's Roman with the basketball. And she almost jumps the lane to get another steal.
I think she anticipated a pass there, but didn't get it.
They've got her in the corner, and that is Mercado, and Magallanes steals, gives it to Medina, who's way out in front, and Medina lays it in. So Medina with her first bucket of the second half, now with 22 points, and it's a 43-4 game. The Lady Eagles have not scored in the second or third period tonight.
Yeah, very, very impressive there. Just Lady Panthers not letting them breathe, really. You see a defender all over them, just giving them very little room, not letting them set up the offense there. You always see 2-3 Lady Panthers in the area.
And Garcia steals the inadvertent pass from Roman. Gives it out to Trevino. Trevino a little too strong off the glass.
Yeah, great look there on the pass.
And Gonzalez with a steal. It's 2-on-1 Eagles, but Gonzalez decides, you know what? There's 2 black jerseys here. I'm going to slow it down. Get my teammates involved here. Medina puts it on the floor, out to Magallanes. Garcia. Medina for 3. A little wide, and it'll go the other way. 4.5 to go here in the third, 43-4. As we mentioned, the Lady Eagles have not scored in the second or third period here today.
The Lady Panthers sticking to that man defense there.
Mercado dribbling away.
Doing a great job even on the rotation. They switch man.
And they had a little screen, and the ball off the floor, picked up by Trevino. Panthers 2-on-1, and she can't hang on to it. She was thinking of trying to get it to Medina, but took her eyes off of it and loses it. So
Yeah.
Trevino will take a breather. Redondo back on the court.
And if she would have looked up, she would have had Medina down there in the block area wide open. But yeah, she was just trying to be aggressive, trying to take it to the basket, and unfortunately lost control.
So timeout called by Coach Gonzalez of the Eagles, as his Lady Eagles trail 43-4 here in the third, and we'll be right back. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying tonight's broadcast. We've got multiple cameras on here tonight, and this is something that we're doing for the first time this year with KWES. We've done a few games already. This one here tonight as well. So the Lady Panthers not only looking good on the court, but hopefully looking good online. Arredondo jumps the lane, gives it out quickly to Garcia. Garcia off the glass and in. So Garcia now with 6 points, and it's 45-4.
You see the way Arredondo, when she got the basketball, we see a steal there right here, the way she looked up and then found her teammate there. Oh, that's what I was talking about, Joe. Notice that she will go out to the left and then use her other hand to go up. She's pretty good at doing that.
17-footer misses, rebounded by the Lady Eagles. Yeah, and again, you know, Mike, you mentioned it, 4-year starter, and those are the reasons why, because she can do stuff like that, steal it, and then shoot with the opposite hand with the anticipation of the defender being there. 3 minutes to go here in the third, and a loose ball as they not sure where that pass was going, and it's picked up by Garcia down to Medina and down into the bucket. 24 points for Medina, 47-4. Another defensive play by the Lady Panthers. Arredondo just in the face of Roman, and then coming across is Garcia, and then they lose the basketball. Again, they just get in your face and just cause chaos in your brain.
Yeah, they come right at you, and then if you notice the way they have their hands, the way they take everything away from you, the way they move their feet, the way their hand position, everything, and then when they come trapped, they just make it worse.
They just suffocate you.
They just suffocate you, absolutely.
2:20 to go here in the third. Inside, outside, trying to get it to Medina. Medina was looking to her left, and the ball went to her right, so it goes out of bounds. 2:15, 47-4 is the score.
It's because I think what happened, Joe, is that they probably anticipated Medina was going to drive into the basket, and instead she stayed out, you know, thinking she would get the ball and settle for the jump shot.
That's 12 with a trip. Darlene Cisneros with her first foul of the night, as Arredondo was coming across and she tripped her. I don't think that was on purpose, though.
No, she got up limping, but it looks like she's okay there.
Yeah.
We got to make sure everybody's okay getting out of this game.
Yeah, well, like, you know, when you got people running across, it's hard to know where they're coming from. And that is passed underneath inside to Lopez. And Lopez was the only starter without any points, and now she's got some. And so everybody is now in the scoring column just about.
Did you see the beautiful pass by Medina, that beautiful bounce pass there?
Yes. And Arredondo trying to get another steal, but hustled by the Lady Eagles, and then they get it back into their hands, and they try to get it down, and Medina knocks it out of bounds. And Medina disrupts that pass. Genevieve Almanza tries to get it across the court, and Medina just gets that hand up there and knocks it away.
Would you see she did a great job there on that help defense there and got that block. I didn't quite see who the player was that went for the steal, didn't get it, but Medina right away went down there and helped on that weak side defense.
Cisneros gets that one to fall. So the first bucket for the Lady Eagles since the first quarter. 49-6, 104 to go here in the third. All the way across to Magallanes. Magallanes for three. Off the back iron, rebound is Arredondo. Arredondo, 12-footer, gets that to fall.
Not as aggressive as Friday night, but she still will pick her spots there and knows she has a strong IQ, so she'll kind of pick her area where to shoot the basketball from, and got a nice shot.
And another bucket by the Lady Eagles here in the third. This time it's Alyssa Gutierrez, and they are now trailing 51-8 with 25 seconds to go. You know, you talked about Arredondo not being as aggressive. She hasn't had to be. With Medina playing as well as she has, she's like, I'm going to let Ramey take this one. Good pass from Arredondo underneath to Lopez, and Lopez up strong, has 4 points here in the third, 4 points on the night, 53-8.
So when she's not shooting, she'll do stuff like that. She'll look for her teammates there and give them an easy look for an easy basket.
Yeah, you talked about that high IQ, and that's where you see it. At the end of three, it is your Lady Panthers 53, the Lady Eagles 8. I was writing down the number 3 for the third quarter. 53-8 is the score at the end of three. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes as the crowd here does the YMCA.
Or M-I-K-E.
There you go. This is where they need to get the cheerleaders out on the floor and get everybody going.
Yeah.
Are the cheerleaders here
No,
tonight?
no cheerleaders tonight. Just Don and Val.
Well, maybe Don and Val can get out on the floor and get everybody going.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This crowd doesn't need anybody to lead them. They're doing it on their own.
Yeah, they're doing it on their own. I mean, a song like that, Joe, has been around for, what, almost 50 years?
Yes.
It's, I think everybody knows from yesteryear to young children.
Way 53-8, Lady Panthers on top. What a game it has been for Medina here tonight, Mike.
Absolutely, absolutely. As I'm looking out there, she is still in the game, so you wonder how long Coach Fino will keep her out there.
And they feed her underneath. She's fouled by Rios, her third foul, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
A nice look by Danica Flores. I think Danica Flores has had a really good all-around game, from rebounding to stealing. She scored a few baskets, but that's what you want from a player like her. She does the little things. She does a little of everything.
Medina gets the first one to fall. 25 points for her tonight. She gets them both. So the Lady Panthers now up 55-8. Shot taken, missed, rebounded by Trevino. Gives it up to Medina. Out to Garcia. Garcia for 3. That one misses. Rebound Trevino to Medina. Kicks it back to Garcia. Garcia for another 3. That one misses. Medina gets the rebound, goes up strong, is fouled, and that's going to be it for Flores.
Yeah, Medina was in perfect position, and she's like, look what I found, and gets the ball, goes right back up, and gets fouled.
Gets that one. Here comes the second of 2. 56-8. 57-8. She's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 57-8, 7:05. 9 of 18 is what I've got the Lady Panthers for from the free throw line right now. Shot taken, missed, rebound picked up by Rios, and she puts it right back in. 57-10.
She was in perfect position there to get the rebound and
Medina
right back up.
Kicks it out to Trevino. Trevino from 17 feet away misses. Flores with the rebound and tied up by Rios. So jump ball situation. It's going to be black ball. I heard the referee screaming that from way up here. Well, Mike, 28 points, for Medina so far tonight. 8 points for Trevino. So 6 points for Garcia. So most of your Panthers, and that's a travel, we'll go the other way. So most of your Panthers have had points tonight.
We're going to have a substitution there. We see the Ramey getting a big round of applause there, and we have the young freshman, number 10.
Misha Garcia.
Good minutes for her. Only a freshman, and this will help her.
She takes a shot, has it blocked.
And I know she's gotten a lot of playing time throughout the year. Coach Fino won't hesitate to give her some minutes.
Yeah, Misha Garcia and Leila Gonzalez are the 2 freshmen on this ball club. So they're going to charge Magallanes with that foul, and that'll be her 3rd of the night. They're expecting a shooting foul, but they decided that it's not going to be a shooting foul because the Lady Eagles had lined up at the free throw line. Kick it back out. Shot taken, missed, rebounded by the Lady Eagles. They put it in the hands of Mercado. This one from way downtown off the front iron, rebounded by Flores, gives it up to Magallanes, and your Lady Panthers down the court quickly. Magallanes for 3 off the back iron, rebounded by Mercado. Magallanes jumps the lane, gets a steal, and lays it in. So Magallanes now with 6 points on the night. 59-10 is the score.
Yeah, you wonder if part of it is frustration for not hitting that shot. She's like, well, I'm going to steal the ball, and I'm going to get an easy layup.
Good shot there by Natalie Medrano. She gets a bucket, and now they have scored 4 points here. The 4th the Lady Eagles have, and it's 59-12. 4 points in the first, 4 points in the third, 4 points here in the fourth is what the Eagles have scored tonight. These Lady Panthers have been suffocating on defense. Inside the Flores. Knocked away by Almanza. Good job defensively there by Genevieve Almanza. Inside, knocked away by the freshman Garcia. Here comes Magallanes. Going all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Garcia, the freshman. Trying to keep it in the court of play. Gives it up, and the Lady Eagles will bring it up to court. Flores saw that Roman had her eyes somewhere else, and she comes in and swaps it away.
Yeah, they're very sneaky like that, Joe. I notice a number of the Lady Panthers where they'll come from the weak side and put that hand in there and strip that ball.
Good job there by Garcia to knock that one away, and Gonzalez picks up the loose ball. You know, we had talked about the freshman, Trevino. Gets a three-pointer here in the final period. She's got 11 tonight. We're talking about the freshman. Leila Gonzalez, we mentioned, was the other freshman, but I don't see her suited up tonight. Two-shot foul, and we'll see who they call it on. They're going to call it on Magallanes, and that'll be her fourth of the night.
And this time, the Golden Eagles will go to the line. We heard the official say 2 shots, so get some free throws here.
First one falls. Alyssa Rios at the line. Second of 2. Front iron misses. Rebound Gonzalez gives it up to Magallanes. Long pass to Garcia. Garcia for 3. Off the back iron, too strong. Ball is on the ground. Jump ball situation, and it's going to be Lady Eagle basketball. Good job by Trevino and Medrano there hustling for that loose ball.
So yeah, what they're saying is that it was a jump ball.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's white ball, meaning it's for Weslaco. That's what Coach Vino was hollering there at the officials. And those little things, Joe.
Yeah, paying attention even though you're up this big. 62-13, and she's still saying, wait a minute, guys, it's our ball. Garcia going inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez out to Trevino. Trevino, 15-footer missing. Garcia with the basketball, goes up. Can't get it to fall, but Gonzalez picks it up. Looking for some help, gets it from Trevino. Magallanes out to Garcia. Inside to Gonzalez. Magallanes up, and she's gonna be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. No, they're gonna say before the foul. So that foul is on Rios, her 4th. Magallanes thought that she had gone in motion, but they're saying no, it was a pre-shot foul, so they'll send her to inbound, and they get to Gonzalez. Here comes Trevino, and she'll be fouled, and that's going to do it for Rios. So that's the second player to foul out for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, and then Tori did get a pretty good lick as well, driving the basket.
Garcia saying, hey, get it to me. In and out. Garcia with the rebound. Garcia still has it. And they're going to say, was she fouled or did they call timeout?
I believe they called timeout.
Yeah, Coach Trino's standing up, so they called timeout. 62-13, 2:14 to go. Lady Panthers on top. So, Mike, Leila Gonzalez is not suited out. So the only freshman right now is Bicha Garcia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's getting very good experience here going out there. And that's how you mold the players a little bit. You know, they've gone from 8th grade middle school basketball to varsity. And, you know, she's going to be a big part of the program moving forward, just like a lot of these other players are too. I mean, I'm very excited, Joe. I mean, as great as they're playing right now, you know, moving forward, and then next year and the year after is going to be.
And the year after.
The year after is going to be quite the team, we think.
Exactly. Inside to Garcia, puts it on the ground, little reverse lay-in, and she gets that to fall. And now every Panther has officially scored.
Wow, did you see that shot from underneath the basket? A reverse layup off the glass?
That looked pretty.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
That's going to make the highlight reel, Mike.
I'm going to take note of that.
And now she's got 4 points. That's why I said it, so you could take note of it. 66-13, minute 40 to go in this one. Lady Panthers have looked good tonight. And another steal, Garcia. Gets it to Garcia. Garcia a little strong. Gets a rebound. The ball is knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds. Got an official's timeout on the court. Substitution, Lopez coming in for Gonzalez. Minute 26 to go, 66-13. Lady Panthers will inbound after the foul. And another bucket for your Lady Panthers. 68-13. Well, Trevino coming up trying to steal that one. In and out. Loose ball. Magallanes hustling to get it, but it falls into the hands of the Lady Eagles. Underneath there is Tijerina. That foul is on Leila Lopez. Non-shooting foul, so the Lady Eagles will inbound. Ball moved around, 3-point shot taken off the back iron, rebound got Trevino. Trevino gives it to Magallanes. We got a timeout on the court. Officials timeout on the court. Young lady getting up slowly, but the good thing is she's coming off her own power. So we'll have the substitution. Darlene Cisneros comes back onto the court for the Lady Eagles. 53 seconds left in this one. And the Lady Panthers will slow things down as they are on top 68-13. Magallanes say, hey, somebody come out here on top, give me some help, and that's Garcia comes out the frame. Out to Trevino. But what a night for Medina. 28 points for her. You know, Mike and I talked about just how deep these Lady Panthers are and how on any given night one of these ladies could really just light it up. And tonight it's been Medina. With 11 has been Victoria Trevino. 68-13 is the final. We've got the old crew out here. Don Ramirez, Val Zamora, Joe Leal, Mike Palacios, Vinny Perry. I am Joe Aguilar. Mike Gonzalez is headed his way down to the court to have some words with the winning coach. The Lady Panthers are undefeated in district play. Tonight, they take care of business. They defeat the Lady Eagles of Homer Hanna High School out of Brownsville. The final score, your Lady Panthers 68, the Lady Eagles 13. So we're going to send it down to the court where we've got Mike Gonzalez and head coach, Coach Fino.
Well, Coach, 68-13 tonight. You all dominated right from the get-go. I'm sure you're very pleased with tonight's performance.
Well, we still have a lot to work on. I know that we missed a few defensive cues, and we caused a lot of turnovers, but didn't convert on not even 50% of those turnovers. So those are a few of the things that we need to work on. A head coach is never satisfied, and we still got some work to do.
You know what, Coach? I think one of the things you have to be pleased about is not only did Ramy have an outstanding night tonight, I believe she finished up with about 27, 28 points, but you had players like Carmen Gonzalez, you had Leila Lopez, Danica Flores, girls that do the little things for you guys to make the team go.
Absolutely, and those are the things that we have been working on in practice, is just making sure that those kids understand that their number can be called, maybe in a close game, maybe in a tighter situation, and they need to be ready. So we're happy that we're able to give them those reps, and that they can obviously benefit from them and give us the good minutes that they are.
All right, Coach. Congratulations. We'll let you go. Let's talk to Ramy Medina now. Come on over, Ramy. Congratulations, big night tonight. I don't have the totals in front of me unofficially, but I believe you had about 27, 28 points. Just what was the game plan tonight?
Just to push the ball, especially get my younger girls some points, get them a little bit more comfortable. That way, when we go into the bigger games in district, they're more comfortable and it feels easier for them.
One of the things that we joked about, and not only in the pregame, but I also talked to your father, David, and then Coach Fino, that you guys aren't big this year, but you guys have speed and quickness. You guys average 5.5 per player, but you guys are still dangerous out there, aren't you? Especially defensively.
Yeah, when we work our butt off in practice, we use our speed to our advantage. I mean, I'm not the fastest, but our coaches know how to put us in the right position at the right time. Like in practice, we're going hard against each other. That way in the game, it's a lot easier for us.
4-0 in district now. You all have a big one against San Benito. They're one of the teams that are going to compete for the district championship. So do you feel like momentum-wise, you feel pretty good moving forward for the next game?
Oh, yeah. I mean, our practices have been tough. Our practices have been really consistent. And this game just proved that we're going to run on San Benito. We're going to show them all we have defensively and offensively.
Excellent. Great job, Medina. And good luck to you guys on Friday. And that's going to wrap up our coverage here from the Domingo Sepulveda Complex. On behalf of the KWES staff and our director, Carlos Robledo, I'm Mike Gonzalez for KWES TV.